Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy IX walkthrough right here at Missile9 Online. In the last episode, we wrapped up Pinnacle Rock, we collected all of the pieces, I told you a little bit about the story and what that was from, and here we are at Lindblum, the gates of Lindblum, after it was just pretty much destroyed by Bran? Why did I say Bran? Bran and her, the Edelin magic that she stole from Dagger. So, without further ado, let's explore the ruins of Lindblum. It's so quiet. Mother, I can't believe you attacked Lindblum. Careful. They might still be around. Vivi, you stay here and hide. No way! It's dangerous here! There are Alexandrian soldiers everywhere. You should stay out of their sight. Okay. Don't fret. We'll be right back. That's weird. Why would Zidane say don't fret? Since when does he talk like that? It's okay. Just make it quick. So we're leaving Vivi because there's Alexandrian soldiers and we don't want anyone to think that he's a black mage. So we're leaving him. What? So there's a dead black mage just sitting on the ground here. And there's no enemies here. It's just like the regular city, except it's occupied by Alexandrian soldiers. So, oh my god, let's fight him! Are you going to resist us? Yes, to the death! Oh, really? I admire your courage. Armed with the Black Mage army and the Edelins, Queen Bran is invincible. Resistance will only bring death. So... yeah. So, nothing... can't do anything. They won't do anything. At all. So you can talk to anyone that you want. There's nothing really going on, though. I mean, right here, there's a... Should I crush its head? How about its chest? Stop it, he's a living creature. What did you say? Bran programmed them to kill, but they're still just like anybody else. Lies. They may look human, but that's where the similarity ends. They destroy everything, like wrecking balls destroy buildings. They don't even know we're made of flesh and blood. So this one's still on the ground breathing, and these guys, of course, want to kill it. I mean, that's sad, but at the same time, you know, to them it's a monster. It's nothing, there's nothing interesting about it, you know? So, you could come in here, although nothing's going on. There's still this thing just saying that tomorrow, hopefully, it'll be running. But it's not, because, as you can see, it's destroyed. So all the air cabs got shot down, which, you know, kind of cripples... I mean, imagine if there was no public transportation at all in major cities. You know, it would cripple the city pretty much. Now, in the end, there's some things. There's nothing too much. Where is it? Well, there's still the Bobo bird statue, and we don't want to go up yet. If you read this book, you'll see that Dylan is very mad that a war broke out. So every time you come here, there will be a thing. But no, we don't want to stay the night. And just go upstairs because you'll want to talk to this Moogle again from the last time that we were here. And you'll actually want to talk to him about Mognet 3 times. So the first one, you want to give Moodon a letter.
Ah! It's a letter from the Flying Moogle Sereno! Thanks for delivering the letter, Cupo!
From Sereno to Moodon. I rode an airship called the Red Rose, but I saw something horrible, Cupo. The Edelin, Odin's power is terrifying. It destroyed Clara completely. There's not even a trace of the city now.
Bran's Red Rose destroyed Clara? Bran is scary, Cupo.
Yeah, and then we'll want to read a thing about the mini theater. I don't think we've read this one yet, but this is from Ruby. Ain't y'all coming back to Alexandria? I'm so lonely. Just kidding, I'm opening a little theater in an alley here. A bartender pal of mine is quitting the saloon and getting into showbiz. He asked me to help. There's a letter for Zidane. This is the one that we haven't read yet. Oh, I'm having a terrible time finding actors. I'm willing to take anyone who can read at this point. Oh, what was his name? That narcissist from Lindblum? I'd even take him. Get him over to my mini theater. We need to get some business.
Does she mean lol?
He's a narcissist, alright, Cupo. And then you'll want to talk to him a 3rd time, and he'll have a favor to ask. Yes, we will deliver this to Moonty. And that's it. So he'll deliver a letter to Moonty. And should probably save real quick. Alright, so we just saved and I just went down here. And now we're moving on. You guys didn't want to see me save, right? There's nothing that you can really see in any of these areas. I don't think there's any items. Now, the thing with Lindblum is it has been destroyed, so items have been thrown around. But there's nothing really in this area for items. Actually, in fact, I don't believe there's any. There used to be items in here when we were first here. There's none anymore. And then I think there's a card back here. Yep. So we actually received a Lindblum card, which, let's take a look at that real quick. We haven't looked at our cards in a while. As you can see, we got the Mithril Sword. I showed you that before, but now we have Lindblum, which has a magic defense of 8, which is pretty high for a card. Lindblum is a defensive card. Most of the cities end up being defensive. Different ones have different types of defense. So we have that. And then we can go into the Card Freak's house. That's right. I keep forgetting that the Card Freak's here. You can go in. You can talk to him. You can also read a book, which is Card Collector Volume 8 Exclusive. Selecting effective cards. Do you know how to pick out strong cards? Our own Regent Cid reveals the secret of selecting the strongest cards. Isn't that interesting? So Regent Cid knows how to play the game. That's kind of neat. And of course, as I said last time, these items respawn every time you come back to Lindblum, every major story event. So we've received a Phoenix Pinion, and also the bird, the nest that's above me, that changes too. In either. So a Phoenix Pinion in either. Phoenix Pinions, you remember me talking about that we want to keep those. We want to keep those as long as possible. Don't use Phoenix Pinions if you don't have to. Airship fell to the sky and almost hit me. Good thing it was a small cargo ship. I hate these Alexandrian soldiers. We should just beat them up. Isn't that interesting? Alexandrian Empire. A rebel group called Vigilantes. No? If you do, you must report it to me right away. Okay. Hey, how's her pickle stand? Is someone there? Black meat. Oh no. Oh. They gave a personal side to the story. Oh. What's this? There are pickles scattered everywhere. It smells awful around here. You remember the pickles? That was a big deal, right? The pickles? And the pickles. And the pickles. So that's all you can get for items in this area. And this was the shop area. The industrial district is gone, and the business and theater districts are always in ruin.
Locate soldiers to the reconstruction. We must get the citizens' lives back on track.
Yes, sir. Uncle Artania.
Princess Garnet, Master Zidane, glad to see you're both safe.
Where is Uncle Cid? Is the Regent safe?
Yes, Princess. The castle was spared. Regent Cid is alive.
Thank goodness. I will take you to see him. So that's it. You have no control over if you go there or not. You are stuck going there. That's just rule of thumb.
Princess Garnet is back.
Uncle Cid!
Garnet, I thought Bran had imprisoned you.
Zidane rescued me.
Thank you, Zidane.
But Freya, Steiner, and Beatrix were left behind. The renowned General Beatrix. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I don't think so either, Dagger. We wound up in Pinnacle Rocks instead of Trino, but they'll be fine on their own.
Quack, better go. Did your weather go good?
How did you know?
It's my job to know the lands surrounding my country. However, I sometimes lack foresight. Bran was after the group. Eden's, that much I know. But I underestimated the power of the Edens. Maybe I deserve to be cursed with this battle.
I'm glad you surrendered. Clara resisted and perished. What should I say? What can I do?
Hey, we got a live one here. Watch out, it might attack. Hey, this one's much smaller than the others.
Ouch, let me go. I'm not one of them. And why are you dressed like a black mage? Oh, great. Well, at least we're reunited and it feels so good. That's always a good thing. Right? We took an Alexandrian soldier into custody. I just said, should we turn it over to Alexandria? No! Master Vivi is not an Alexandrian soldier. It's only a disguise to deceive the enemy. Interesting. Dot 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 dot. A weapons dealer named Kuja. We all know Kuja has been supplying Bran with highly advanced... Ah. Yeah. That makes sense, right? That's the guy I saw in Burmica. That would be Kuja.
That he came from the north suggests that he is from the outer continent.
The outer continent? There are many unexplored continents in the world. The outer continent is an unexplored continent located to the north of our mist continent.
I believe Kuja is the only one supplying Bran with weapons.
The man I saw at the castle must have been Kuja. He must be the one who is corrupting my mother. If we eliminate Kuja, if we defeat Kuja...
You both catch on quickly. Defeat Kuja and Bran loses her weapon supply. That will be our cue for a counterattack.
Challenging Bran now will only result in more casualties.
So we crush the source of the evil.
Yes, Kuja will find other clients, even if we defeat Bran.
I make no excuses for my mother's behavior, but I shan't forgive Kuja for taking advantage of her. But first, we must rescue Steiner and the others.
I'm afraid I can't spare any soldiers. They must remain to protect our citizens.
Hey Dagger, I'm telling you they'll be fine. The best Dragon Knight of Burmica, the female general of Alexandria and Rusty. How could they lose? Besides, you have me to protect you.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Alright, let's go kick Kuja's butt. Yeah, will you lend us the fastest airship in Lindblum? Airships can only fly where there is mist, and the mist only exists on the mist continent. Guac. That makes sense, right?
It's not ready yet, Brock. Besides, it's under Bran's control. Bran gave us two conditions for our surrender. One was the surrender of the new airship. The other was to hand over the Falcon Claw.
The airship, I can understand, but what does she want with a piece of stone?
I have no idea.
Alright, we'll take a boat. That's not
an option either. The harbor was also seized.
Ah, what do you want us to do? Swim?
There is a way. There is an old excavation site near a swamp located north from the castle. Monsters not native to our continent are rumored to appear in the excavation site. The cave, which was found during excavation, is rumored to lead to another continent.
Will this cave lead us to the outer continent? So the whole idea is that Kuja is supplying Bran. Why do I keep saying Bran with weapons. And we are getting 3,000 gil so that we can go and get some stuff, which is awesome. So we need to go to the marsh, or the swamp north of Lindblum, which, if you guys remember, is... so you have to let this guy know when you're all set. There's not many places to explore now in Lindblum, just to let you know. So, I mean, this is it. There's just two areas where you walked in, and then this area, and that's it. So you can talk to Alice. She doesn't have a shop anymore, but she still sells some things. But anyways, so while I'm shopping here, so the whole point is that Kuja is supplying Bran. We need to go to the outer continent because that's where people are rumored to have seen Kuja coming from. So we need to go to Kuja and defeat him in his own world game base thing. We need to find him. We can't let him come to us. So we need to find the outer continent, but there's no ships available. So we have to go and find out. So, wow, those stuff is really expensive. No, he won't give you a discount.
I raised the price because I don't want to sell them anything. But I'll give you a major discount.
Thanks, Dragoose. So you can come here, and you can see that there are some nice little weapons that you can get. Buy one of these too. Now, I always suggest having one of everything. I mean, we've, talked about this before. Thunder gloves, buy two. You're not gonna be able to use them right now anyways, but they're not bad to have, certainly. I think we're good. Wait, was there a wrist? No, there's no wrist anymore. Right. For the cotton robe trick. So yeah, we have to go to the marsh, which is where we got Quina, by the way. That is where we got Quina. Is at the marsh. And we need to go to the excavation site that was there, which we never saw. And we need to, yeah. But Quina's dead, so that's not good, right? So what happened to the old man that was here? He escaped with his lives. His lives? Well, at least he's alive, right? Cool. Alright, so let's just synthesize some stuff here. Now, we don't have the Exploda, but that is absolutely something we want. So, if you can, only if you can, I would suggest making... We have the butterfly sword, we have the ogre. So, Exploda. You need that, just make one. And then buy a mage masher, because we just used our last one. So we want to make sure we also go back and buy a mage masher. And then Kakusha. We don't have any Kakushas. And we have one coral ring. No gold chokers. So we want gold chokers. We want Kakusha. We want magician shoes. And bone wrist. A needle fork. And we have a power belt though. So that's cool. Yeah, we want a power belt. So the whole point of this is to just shop around and get what you need. I would suggest, the only thing I would suggest for shopping needs is just make sure you have one of everything at this point. And if you're using the cotton robe trick, which hopefully you are, you have more than enough money. So remember, we don't have a mage masher, so we want to buy a mage masher. We do have a bone wrist, but let's put one in stock as well. We want one more headgear. Basically we want one equipped and one in stock, right? Of everything. So, you know, 2 is fine, whatever. Mithril helm. Bronze vest. We have plenty. Mithril armor. Let's get another one. Right? We're good. We're good. So then you're all set. For shopping, anyways. But let's look and see. We can't equip... We can at least equip Zidane with Exploda. But we can't equip Vivi with anything because, if you remember, Vivi's not here. We also want to equip Zidane with the bandana, which will help speed. And he's learning Bronze Vest still and Coral Ring, so we're not going to worry about that. And she can use Mage's Hat. Sure. And nah, it's not a big deal. So, for Silk Robe, let's see if she can put something else. Let's give her the Mithril Vest so she can start learning. Since she's already learning Loudmouth from Mage's Hat, we don't need that. Alright, so the rest of this I'm just going to shop around a little bit, and then I'll cut ahead, because you guys probably really don't want to watch me do this. So, I'll cut ahead. See you in a little bit. Alright, and once you're done shopping, there's really nothing that you can buy that is absolutely mandatory, except for the Exploda for Zidane. The Exploda is literally the only thing that's a huge upgrade, especially since it's been so long since Zidane has had one. Now, last time before I cut and I went to shopping break, I said that there was only this area. I lied. They actually got the cab station, the air cabs, working again, so the air cabs are okay. Alright, let's watch ATE, the third jewel. The third jewel. Dum bum. Send all available personnel to the harbor and assist in supplying the fleet. Staying here is pointless now that we have the Falcon Claw. So, it looks like they're mobilizing. They're mobilizing their ocean fleet, which is fine. You know, whatever. We can handle anything they can throw at us, right? We, you know, anything they got, we can handle it. So, a lot of the things that are going on now is just the idea that where'd that other mage go? Interesting. The mage is dead. So the industrial district, where you met Freya, where that bar was, is gone. It's just gone. So that's a thing that happened. Now, the theater district still remains, and there's a few spots that you really should go and check out. But the industrial district is just absolutely gone. So these little kids are just a little upset. Oh, this is a mom, actually. Oh no, her husband's in the industrial district. The industrial district is literally gone. There's no one left. It is destroyed. So any reference from now on to the industrial district is a sad, sad thing. Kill, kill, kill. Their voices are stuck in my head. Black mages killed my friends. Hey, that's the guy that stayed at the hotel, Devin. Sure. There's no items, as far as I know, that are around here. You can still go in here. Hey, the old guy is still here. Such a sad color. Lindblum's blue sky died with our freedom. It's like a red now. That's interesting. Get out of my way, Alexandrian soldier. Obey us. I love that they're all women, too. I think that's really cool. What's this? Nothing. Oh, there is an item in here. An ore. There's an ore. Cool. Because that's cool. Something we definitely need. What are you doing? Are you painting? Yeah? You think so? Don't like her. Yeah, people who understand art are good people. I would agree. However, she is part of your occupation force that is taking over your entire city, your life. Everything you've ever loved is now in their hands. But whatever. Wow. The industrial district. I kind of liked what she said. There was no need to take these things far. I pledged my loyalty to Queen Bran in order to protect Alexandria, not to kill people. Well, that's nice. So, come and talk to,
Lol. Even a big star like me can't make a living without a theater. Hey pal, do you know any other theaters I can work at?
yeah, this girl Ruby runs a small theater in Alexandria.
Oh buddy, is that right? I'm too big of a star for a sleepy town like Alexandria, but that's okay. I'll share my talent with those uncultured people.
Oh, lol.
Oh, don't go!
Ruby and lol, huh? What a strange pairing of actors. So this is just gone. Okay. Don't... Wow. Yeah. Okay, cool. So the Tantalus Hideout is at least still intact, which is cool. So run on in here and you can meet the kids who are probably a little scared. But first, go and collect all the stuff from the chest. Mostly just get money. Which, you know, with the cotton robe trick isn't a big deal, but I don't know where to get more steepled hats at. We need steepled hats or else we can't do it. I think that's it for items in here, but might as well check up here. Yeah, that's it. So then you can talk to these kids and see what they went through.
I almost peed my pants!
Alright, so they've been protecting the place. Hopefully Baku will be back soon. Why isn't he back? Oh, they were in Trina. Well, that was a while ago. They should be back by now, right? Ah, whatever. So, once you're done with here, you're done. So you can go back to... Oh, darn it. I do that all the time. So, leave and go back to the air cab. And go to the only place you can go to, which is back to the business district. See you there. Alright. Now that we're back in the business district, we want to go this way. And we want to go back and talk to our escort there. But before we do that, make sure you are completely all set on shopping. This will be your last chance to shop for a while. Alright, so make sure you take advantage of this shopping. I'm actually going to make sure I am finalized. Any changes that are made, I will let you know. But, yeah. So, I'll be back once I make sure I'm absolutely all set and done. This is the last time you're going to be able to shop, especially with some of the items that are available. So make sure you have everything you possibly need, and I will be back. Okay, so there isn't much shopping that is possible to do at this point. But what you can do is you can actually go to something different. So I shopped around a little bit and there wasn't. But what we're going to do instead is we're actually going to leave Lindblum, because there's something I could have done the first time we came to Lindblum as just Zidane, but I didn't. And I want to show you guys because I feel like I've never done it before, and I feel like it's kind of cool, and I want to do it. I've heard of being able to do it, but I've never actually done it. So this is where we came in, right? After we ran across the field and when Lindblum was destroyed, this is where we came in. So we're going to leave. And mind you, it's just Dagger and Zidane, so I wouldn't recommend training right now for AP or anything. I just wouldn't recommend it. Because you're going to get Vivi back. And when you get Vivi back, you're going to want Vivi. So you can actually run right over to Pinnacle Rock right here. So run to Pinnacle Rock, go back to Pinnacle Rock. Now you don't have to do this by any means. You really don't. But it's the only way to get this exclamation mark. There are reports of an old man's ghost appearing here at Pinnacle Rocks. We were unable to verify the rumor, but we recommend staying away from this area. Lindblum Area 2 Security Corps. Look at Lindblum in the background, though. Isn't that beautiful? It's absolutely stunning. Just stunning. Okay, so now that we read that and we looked at the beautiful view, we want to head back this way. Go here, down here, right here. Yeah. Yeah. So there's a chest right here, which has an elixir in it, and a chest right here, which has a phoenix down. I know it's not a big deal, but for some people, completion things count, and those chests are pretty cool. So, you know, they're missable. They are missable. There becomes a point in the game where you cannot come back to Pinnacle Rock ever. So you could grab those now, you could wait, it doesn't really matter. None of the enemies that you fight right here are going to pose any type of challenge to you. There's really only an Axebeak and a Carved Spider. Those are the only two enemies that you'll really face. I don't think there's any friendly monsters that you can even try. There is a forest right nearby, so you could try to get a Ragtime Mouse encounter, but, you know, at this point, you can do that later, near the Dally trick. That forest and Dally that I showed you guys previously. There's a nice little trick. So we want to go back. That's all I wanted to do there. We go all the way back to that guy. We already explored the theater district, as you remember. The industrial district is no more. Also, something else I wanted to point out is make sure you guys play cards with people. I know that hasn't really been happening, but it's something that you should do. So, also, where did the old lady go? Old lady's gone. Interesting. I love what they did with Lindblum, though. I mean, you know, PlayStation 1 era. So, just come back, talk to Man.
Follow me, the Regent is waiting on the base level.
ATE! Brand's fleet arrives. What do you mean?
Why are they loading food instead of valuables onto the ship? I wonder if they're gonna take them all back to Alexandria.
Maybe they're going on a very long trip.
Stop that chatter and keep loading the ship.
I don't know why she had that high pitch of a voice. No idea.
Damn them! They think they can walk all over us?
We gotta star more. Let's keep working. Where else can they go and conquer? What do they really want?
I don't know. But you know how greedy Bran is.
Do you see the chests that are there? You actually can't get those. I know. I spent so long when I was younger trying to figure out how to get to where they were so I could get those chests. You have no idea how long I spent. It was awful. Wonder where we are going next time. I don't know of any kingdom that poses a threat to our country. I'm sure Queen Bran has a plan. There's no need for us to worry about such matters. Come now, we need your help. Some Lindblum soldiers have locked themselves up in the guest room. Have they? That almost sounds like they did it on purpose. Oh. Oh, maybe they did. Maybe they did. So we have to sneak our way back into the castle, obviously. Because they can't know that we're going down. I wonder what Bran is going to do. Zidane, do we really have to go to the outer continent? Hey, what's up with you? You said you wanted to go. What if something happens to you or Vivi? I might not be okay on my own. Are you worried about me? What? Well, I mean, a princess needs her elite guards, you know? I'd be stranded without you guys. Are you trying to flatter me by calling me your elite guard? Because that's cool. Sorry, I was only kidding. You'll be fine with me. What about you, Dagger? We don't know anything about the outer continent. I've made up my mind. I don't want my mother to commit any more atrocities. Alright then, I'll protect both you and Vivi. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to the outer continent. I don't know why I just did that. Zidane, I'm so glad you're here. Vivi, where's Uncle Cid? He said guac guac wait here and went away somewhere. Where could he be?
Quack, quack. Quack, I did it.
Now, of course, this part of the game is pretty dialogue heavy because it's all story-driven stuff that's going on right now.
Quack, quack. I'll show them not to fool around in my castle. Now go, quack, quack. The excavation site is like a maze. Be careful not to get lost. And take this with you.
It's a rag.
You big dope, it's not just a rag, quack. This is a national treasure of Lindblum. This is an ancient map of the entire world.
Wow, thanks. I love how in this game you always get a map through like something, you know? You always get something neat.
Quack, don't worry about me, I'm stronger than I look. Now go! They'll squeeze all the oak oil out of my body if we're caught.
Let's go, Dagger. Another ATE.
Quack, quack, how infuriating.
I feel like, I mean, you guys are getting the story, right? I mean, if you're watching this and you're not understanding the story, leave me a comment and tell me what I can do to get it. Because I feel like we're going through it kind of fast, and I just, you know. So he stopped the trolley so that they can't follow us pretty much, right? And we're trying to get to the outer continent. That's the whole basis of what we're doing, is we need to get to the outer continent. And I don't know. I don't know why I feel like I'm not telling the story. I don't know. Maybe I am. If I am, tell me. If I'm not, tell me. I want to know. So you can't actually go back this way at all. So there's no items. I don't think there's any items over here. Maybe there is? Yeah, there is. So there's a bandana right here. And I think that's pretty much it. Now, if you remember, definitely talk to him in a second. But also, he sells just regular items. I don't think he sells anything like too... Well, I mean, he sells... We're still looking for steepled hats. So if he sells steepled hats, we want that. But he doesn't sell anything different than what any other people sell. Now, we have a ton of anointment. We're going to need that. But we can also get some remedies. We only need probably 5 remedies. You know what? 6, since there's 3 of us. Anointment is good because there's a thing that we're going to face that can actually make us can use anointment. So, and then we want to talk to Moonty, who we still have a letter for from Moodin.
A letter from Moodin? From Moodin to Monty. Oh, it's terrible. Kupo, Maki from the castle is missing. Did the Alexandrian soldiers kidnap him? Or did the black mages eat him, Kupo? I'm so worried. Huh. What's going on, Kupo?
And then he doesn't have a letter for us, so we have absolutely no letters to deliver at all. And you guys don't want to watch me save. Okay, so we're all saved. Remember, we didn't equip Vivi with any of the stuff that we bought because he wasn't in the party. So, again, he's still learning sleep. He's only 6 away, so yeah. And then, should be okay. Jelly is something that he can learn, and locomotion. Let's have him learn Jelly first, and then locomotion. He still needs auto-reflect, and I wish he could learn something for that, but... or a hat, at least. Let's see if he... no, there's no hat for him to learn anything. So, we will learn... I mean, there's some abilities that I would say learn right now. Like, for instance, since Dagger has already learned Protect and Scan from Desert Boots, she doesn't need Desert Boots anymore. Let's give her... okay, here's the thing. Do we want her to have Cura, or do we want her to be able to learn her first summon? You guys feel summon? Alright, I'm feeling summon. So, we're gonna learn Ramu, which is great. Absolutely phenomenal. Learn her first summon, right? Can't beat that. And then Auto Potion. I guess we'll have her learn Auto Potion, even though she doesn't really need it. However, if she has Auto Potion and Chemist equipped, those stack. So she'll be using it, and it'll be getting the bonus from... I think that's it, right? We're good? Alright, we're good. We're good. Let's make sure Vivi has any abilities that... Jelly, why not, right? Prevents... yeah, okay. Now, Petrify is an awful thing because it literally ends the game if everyone gets petrified. So, that's why I might as well protect against it, right? Alright, and then, let's leave. Now, I feel like this is kind of important to tell everyone. At this point in the game, you're obviously back on the world map. And there's Chocobo tracks literally right in front of us. Right here. Now we could call him, and in fact, I'm going to. And you guys remember how? Just go to the menu, use the Geishel Green. We have a ton, and then use the Chocobo. Remember, I have the blue one because we discovered some of the stuff. So, now this is where we have to go. Is Q's Marsh, where we were when we went last time, right? To get Quina. What I want to do, though, is I want to go back to Gizmalook's Grotto, right here. Now, we can also go to... and maybe we'll do this first. Is we can go to... oh, it's not down here. I went the wrong way, right? Yeah, I went the wrong way. So, as the Chocobo, you can go back to Southgate, I believe it was, right? You go to Southgate. I didn't go over the bridge. You can also go to Chocobo Forest. At this point in the game, it's been a very long time since we've done any mini-games or anything like that. So I suggest going and kind of looking around the world and whatnot. I do not, though. I do not suggest training. I do not suggest training up anything. But let's go to, I believe it's Southgate. And then we will stop the video at Southgate. I don't think there's anything new here. I'm not positive. Is it Northgate? It might be Southgate. Southgate, okay. I don't think there is anything new. But, might as well check it out, right? If there is nothing, which there might not be. Except for this. Now remember that this is here. Because if you are going to train around in this area... now, you're not going to get experience points, okay? The experience points in this area are lackluster at best. So... but that fountain is still there, and that will still heal you. You guys remember this area. This was the coffee that we saw in the ATE, and we got the coffee that was here. Alright, so... I'm going to stop the video here, and in the next episode, we will go to Gizmalook's Grotto on our Chocobo. You know what? Scratch that. We're going to Chocobo Forest. See you next time on the Final Fantasy IX walkthrough here at Mistledine Online, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. If you guys see any of my videos, I recently did a Sly Cooper demo, and I'm also working on a Dust 514 beta for the PlayStation 3 video. Be sure to share that. Facebook, Twitter, email, whatever. Just share it. Alright? show people what I'm working with. All right, so thank you guys for joining me, and remember, never give up, never surrender.